And then I wonder what happens if this is actually showing up. Yeah. Okay. And it's actually a QuickTime movie. So if we do this, let's go here, good. Go live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. There's a little black bone song today. That's my soul. Oops. Okay, so that's happening. Let's go to here. See if that pops in. I guess we could just play that for the intercom. Okay, and if we're going to do that then, let's go to VLC. Yeah, how big is it now? That gets bigger a lot faster. Hi. Well, we'll see if we keep doing that. How are you doing today, Christine? How's your weekend been? I wonder if it's better for videos if more quality is seen from 4K or more frames per second. Let's ask ChatGPT. I saw things recommended on Reels and it said to or someone, like a content creator, had basically said they record at 4K and 60 frames per second for their videos to look as good as possible. If I'm going to do only, which of those makes the data, what's the difference between 1080p and 4K? And what's the difference? Well, I guess 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second is twice as many frames per second. But like, which of those makes the bigger difference in video quality in terms of making something look good to human eyes? And what's the difference in size between 1080 and 4K? Okay. You met your future in-laws. So that sounds good, I guess. And big. So you're like serious with this person. You're like getting married. Or something. You just come in here dropping bombs sometimes. Like, dang. Mine was okay. It wasn't really that crazy. I was puppy sitting a little bit. This guy found a little puppy that some homeless person. Oh, you hope? No. Wait, what? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I can't keep track with you. You come in a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and you're like, okay, you're in a relationship, and then all of a sudden you're talking about meeting your future in-laws. What was I gonna say? Mine was good. I was puppy sitting this little puppy. Some of the time, there's another lady in the building that I think is probably gonna keep the dog, but I'm gonna take her again around noon, I think. And so kind of just like trying to do my things and then also potty train a little puppy who's really cute. I was definitely feeling lonely, so having a little puppy around definitely helps for that. What's the size difference if I so does going from 30 frames per second to 60 frames per second, does that double the size as well? One gig. Oh, I see. So you had a surprise. You know, it may have been better that way, so you didn't have to get all anxiety about it, you know? That's funny. Man, he did that fast though. He probably would. All right, so he must think you're all right if he wants you to meet his parents. The puppy is with the other lady, another lady in the building. But the puppy will be around if you're around in 2 hours. If you're still up, you may see the puppy. If you're using the same compression settings. Yeah, I mean it's. I'm trying these new settings to see if video stuff is better this way. I don't know. I'm curious though if I wonder. I wonder if this stream looks better than what it normally does. I mean, I know I don't look. I look like a disaster right now. Did you check out those the insights on the app? The new insights on the Your 3 screen, they'll like come up with one for you every day. Yeah, so 10 minutes is a gig. That means 60 minutes. That means an hour is 6 gigs. That will load up pretty fast. And that's at 30 frames per second. Vertical HD. Wait. I will be here. I can't even find a mother-in-law who'd to leave. That's funny. No, why would anyone think that about you? Why would anyone think that about you? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Unless they're deeply insecure, you know? All right. So? Yeah, I don't know. That seems kind of... Everyone has everything. Like, there's always... Everyone has... Like, I don't even know whether that's considered... She wanted to meet your son. That's... They sound nice. It sounds like you had a good time. How do you feel about it? I'm here, I'm getting my coffee. I guess I could have grabbed the camera and taken y'all with me. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times, it's not just one feeling. I feel that. So I was gonna try and just jump in the shower immediately because I've been finding I avoid it and then the days go by and I haven't like taken a walk or taken a shower. And I was gonna set this up and then when y'all show up, it makes it harder to leave. Because I was also going to try and get a walk in. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of a weekend. I would be protective as shit with my son. Yeah, sorry, I'm just thinking about things. So with this puppy that's been around, it became this like community project almost, the apartment building, because this one guy, someone on the street gave just like, I didn't even give it to him. She just dropped the leash and was like, you take the dog. And so this guy in the apartment had this little puppy. And so I was like, well, I can help. And she's smaller than what I'd want, but she was obviously very sweet. And it's like, well, I can. Yeah, so you got a nice weekend in. I think I saw your photos of the castle. That castle looked awesome. That was maybe my favorite, if I remember right. So then, though, the puppy's very sweet. She's very, very, very sweet. Like, she's, again, not much, I mean, she's cute, but she's just tiny. But so sweet. And then, so other people are like, well, maybe, like, it seems like fate. Like, maybe I've been wanting a dog, and maybe I can get this dog. And some of the people in the building, I'm like, okay, you seem like you'd be a good mom. The door guy is, I like that I'm just broadcasting this on the internet because someone could see this later. But some people would be like, well, I want this dog or whatever else. And then there's part of me where I'm just like, I don't. Like, I'm protective already. Where I'm like, I don't know about you. I don't know if you're good enough for this puppy. Anyway. So I'm just thinking about that if I had a kid. I get protective of a little animal in a day. Just potty training a little puppy for a day, and all of a sudden I start to get like, I mean, I guess because I like her. Wait, and I missed. And hi, Miriam. I can't remember if I said hi or not, but hi. I'm doing okay. The past few days, man, it's been kind of a... Some days I wake up really happy and good, and some days I wake up and I can still have good days out of them. I have a lot of practice doing it, and so I've gotten good at doing it. But today, and I feel like it's been a couple days recently, I don't know, but today I definitely woke up and I just have this inner like angst or something. So it's like, all right, well, Justin, just start. It's such a big thing for me, like where I get caught up and then I'll end up doing nothing, and it's like, Miriam, I'm glad you're here. Also, it makes me feel better. I don't know why. It makes me feel better when someone else can have some like harder times, and I'm like, okay, cool. Not just me. Hi, Latchme. What a crew we have today. We are rolling deep. Wait. Okay, I want to interrupt, since I'm going to be selfish for a second. So I've heard from Miriam. What does everyone... Has anyone else tried out the new insights on the app? And if you have, what do you think? Can you even find it? Well, we can go with Miriam if she wants to share. I like we're just doing this on the internet. I should probably take the cold shower thing off of there if I'm not going to do that. It just occurred to me too. Oh, sick. Christine, that's cool. Did you like, was it actually helpful? Do you know what just occurred to me? Once we got up to like 5 people, because it occurred to me, because it's all women on here right now. Wait, this is totally unrelated to anything, but it occurred to me that if and whenever I get a girlfriend again, she will be so irritated if I'm live streaming and then just basically just have like 4 or 5 women hopping on and I'm just folding my socks or whatever and having my lady friends on a live stream. Anyway, it just made me laugh. Sick. Okay, cool. Thank you for, Christine, thank you for that feedback. Also, obviously, like, if you didn't like it, that also would have been, you know, if it's not helpful and there's things you don't like about it, that's helpful too. That's in some ways more helpful, but like, no, I really wanted to make something that made you laugh. That's funny. Yeah, I know. I could just see that happening. I mean, I can only imagine if you said like you're just with if you have a new dude or whatever, I can only just imagine if you're just like, yeah, I just watched this guy's live stream for a few hours at night. And I'll be like, who the fuck is this guy? I just was commenting on someone else's, this is unrelated. She seems like a really sweet girl, but someone else's feed or another Instagram reel. And she's talking about like people giving her shit because she's like undiagnosed autistic or ADHD or something. And talking about people giving her shit. And I was like, you know, fuck anyone who tells you how to do anything. That's funny. I mean, it's everyone's own personal shit. Anyway, but I was just like, if anyone's telling you how to do anything or giving you shit, fuck them. Like, here's the thing, we all have our own, we get one body and like one life to be fully autonomous with and do whatever we want and do it however we want. And most people don't even fully take advantage of that. And then when they don't take full advantage of their own, they want to just start controlling and telling other people what to do with their fully autonomous sense of self. And it's like, anyway, fuck, that can fuck right off. Respectfully, with love, but like, don't need it. Anyway, I was using the F word in comments on Instagram and it wouldn't let me post it. Like it would say, do you want to edit this? And then you could only say like, but it wouldn't even give me it like would not let you put swear words in Instagram. And then I felt kind of bad. Where I'm like, okay, I can't even, apparently the way I communicate is inappropriate for society at large. And I'm not like a bad person. I think I'm a relatively good person, but okay, I should That's true. It's more just like things on there. And same. It's like with a live stream. It's like when y'all check in, it's like you use the app. There are things about it. I know it's not just for me. It's just on its face. It's funny. Like I can only imagine. Yeah, if I had someone staying over and like, what are you like? What are you, Justin? What are you doing? This is what you do in the morning. I think I am. I think I'm gonna try and take a cold shower real quick and get a walk in. I'm wondering if I should try and get the gym in before the puppy comes over. And it might just not be enough time, so I may just have to do stuff here. But either way, I think yeah. Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's good when we're grateful and appreciative when people are cool and have an open mind and all those things. What am I trying to do? Oh, okay. What is this gonna do? Thank you, Miriam. Do you know what's funny is, hang on, let me make sure this is, yeah, it's okay. Hell yeah, Christine. Well, one of the things, and obviously all of you are, you know, you're different, everyone's a slightly different flavor, but it makes me so happy and appreciative of how just generally kind and genuine both of you at least seem to be, at least are to me. And then also I see with each other and the other people that seem to come on here too, and it makes me, I'm so grateful for that. I'm just grateful for that because also I think, okay, if these kind, we don't know for how long we'll share time. Yeah. Miriam, I wish I could say, I forget everything. This is why I have to write things down. It's the worst thing times when sometimes it'll have people close to me. They'll share something like super, super important to them that was like a special memory. And I'm like, I don't know. And I'll be like, that sounds like me. That sounds like something we did. Ooh, someone mentioned one recently. I don't know. Anyway, I'm really glad when they are there. I'm sure also I have lots of moments that I remember that other people don't fully remember. Yeah. Yeah, it's so nice. And this is the thing too, is it's like, also I know on some level I can like infer about, because I can naturally want to like beat myself up or be hard on myself. And it's like, if y'all seem to be kind and loving people and genuine people, and you're here, then that must mean like, okay, I have to have like something of value if y'all are here. So like, I'm okay if you're okay, type of a thing. It's like the transitive property. or something. They will. Miriam, there will be more. I need to figure out. You know what? It's actually. Oh yeah, I said in the. I don't know if this is in. I wanted to actually say like say hi, or something, but I added in a little like wave thing on the squad thing, so that way. It's just a very bit. Oh, you can also message people now. On there, when you comment on people's streams, you can reply back and forth. That's a new thing. But I set a little thing where you can basically just say hi. So especially if like someone hasn't been in for a few days or something, you can be like, hey, good to see you. Which I think is just nice. It's gonna, here's the thing too, and I hope, well, what we'll do is we can make smaller squads, because what was my brain was just going is I intend that this is gonna grow and get a lot bigger, and then it will be even more so good to remember these moments, because it will be, I hope it will be bigger and help a lot more people. And so we may have to make like a smaller squad or something, just for the... Because also, I had little crews, and they don't come on the live stream, but I had a few different rounds of beta testers originally. And yeah, they kind of, some of them stuck around. I'm trying to think of who else is in the app. Well, I'm not going to call them out by name, but some of them, the ones that are there every day, there's a few that were from the original beta testers. And some of the crew, and we had a whole like WhatsApp. I could add y'all to that too. But basically, I would message everyone with a WhatsApp. I still don't know a good way to do this, and I thought maybe with Instagram, but it's hard to keep track, but like anytime I'd make a new update, it's like, okay, here's the new update. This is what happened in it. Or this is what's new. Let me know what you think. Okay, another question, and this might not matter. Does the picture, I need to put my hair down because I just do not look good like this today. Does the picture quality, this is very nerdy. Does the picture quality on the feed look better today than before? Not asking what I look like, I mean the picture quality. Or does it look the same? Like no difference? Yeah, I need to just keep moving. Well, I don't know. I get stressed out if I think too far ahead in the future. Looks the same? Okay. Good, that actually simplifies things. Yeah, I get caught up a lot if I start thinking about like how to fix things and make it better, and how to get all the people coming, and what I should do better about reels and all the different things. And it's like, all right, Justin, let's just do today, you know? Let's just do today. All right, I think. All right, I've been stalled. I'm stalling enough. We're gonna do. I'm gonna take a quick cold shower. I'm gonna go for a walk, and so we'll stream. If y'all want to join me on that, we can do that. And then I'm gonna make breakfast. That's what the vibe is, and then I'll figure out the rest of the day. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Obviously, you don't need to stick around. I know it's not very interesting. But now you know the agenda.
So it's actually
does this say? Oh no, these are not, these are shown differently. Well, so the WhatsApp thing already exists. So if you want to be part of it, I haven't been using it as much, but I just communicate with, that was all with the, it's basically all the beta testers. But then I'll just send things along and be like, hey, and then they can just like send over screenshots and stuff if they find problems. Which if y'all want to be part of it, I'm definitely down. It's the easiest way for me to reach out to everybody. We're like, hey, there's a new thing. Yeah, cold showers are gnarly. I still am never. It's hard when it's cold. It's been warmer. It's been warmer recently, so it makes it easier. But literally every morning, I'm just kind of like, I do not want to. Well, the other thing that you can do, the other trick that works, oh, I need to switch this over. We're doing this. Not that this matters that much. The other trick that works is if you just start and you do it really, really, really hot until it gets uncomfortably hot, then it becomes a relief to switch to cold. If you're just like, if it's so hot that you're just like, well, uncomfortable. All right. So I'll cheat that way sometimes. I almost always end on cold, unless if it's like within a couple hours of bedtime, and I'm trying to go to sleep, and then I don't do that. Because who's got the time for that? I found out this thing that like, I didn't talk about this. I don't know if this is still working. Okay, maybe it's okay. But when I was sick, and then after when I was sick, after I had the parasite, I just swapped back to the old way I was eating because like the idea of eating food. Now I'll message you guys. Don't put them because I'm not gonna be able to screenshot it in. What was I gonna say? Oh, so I switched back to my old way of eating because I couldn't make food. I was just like nauseous. The idea of making food really kind of stressed me out. And well, yeah, it made me nauseous. And so I just went back to eating Starbucks and Five Guys. I did that. My face broke out pretty bad. Like I got some really big marks. You can still see some legacy of these and they're still kind of going away, but I got some up here and it was very evident because my face had cleaned up when I started making food at home. Sorry, that's so rude. I just realized getting that close up on the camera is almost like gross. No one needs to see that. I guess I overshare a lot. But it turned out though, and so then I was like, well, it was so stark because I'd stopped and I knew my face had been getting cleaner, like and clearer. I knew that had been happening when I was eating better, but it was so obvious when I switched back. And so then I stopped doing, I alternated, I stopped doing Five Guys first, and that wasn't it. I thought it was Five Guys. It's a burger place. And then I stopped doing Starbucks, and my face cleared up. So something about what I eat at Starbucks, and it's still not like super clean, but something about Starbucks was messing it up. I probably need to stop Five Guys and just making all my food at home. Because that was the clearest my face had been. Also, this is a thing, If you know anyone that's struggling with like face issues and their face out, one of the biggest things it could be, all the other things it could be, but it's like, is just diet. If we put different fuel in, it's like, go figure, our skin responds. But it made a huge difference. For me, anyway. Okay. Thanks, Miriam. I'll get you added in. I'm a little stressed today because I skipped the first dance class last week because I was working on that AI Insights feature, and I was like, no, this is more important. Like, that was my most important goal, so let's just do what's most important, even though I felt bad. Because in a lot of ways, the dance thing is, like, scarier for me. But it's like, nope, you said the Good Day recipe was most important, so let's stick with that. And there's weird things that happens, at least for me, where when I miss a thing, it's like then I'm out of rhythm, and it makes me want to, like, it's like, okay, now I'm behind. I haven't even watched the video that they sent from the class to be practicing. So I guess I'm gonna need to practice today to get caught up, or else it'll be, I don't know. I just get like, if I'm not in the rhythm in the swing of things, I just feel like I'm behind and I get stressed out. It's a whole thing. And that's why I just like quit everything entirely. I'm not gonna quit. Actually, another thing though, as an aside, that was wild is that I was just kind of like bopping around my house dancing the other day to something. I think something came on after I was showering. And I noticed that I'm more confident dancing, just dumb dancing, after that first set of classes. Like, it makes it, like, go figure, you learn one little bit of dance, but like even just like different ways that, like, comfortable moving on my feet and how I land on my feet was a huge thing. I guess in salsa, one of the big things, let me turn this off, this is annoying. One of the big things in salsa that she was teaching is that you're always on the balls of your feet, basically all the time. You're never just like standing back on your heels. And like, that was very foreign for me, unless I was like playing sports, where you're in like a ready position, and so you're kind of just like in, oh, Christine, you're good. Also, I'm impressed with how much you're replying if you're working today. But yeah, so you're never like just like hanging back, just standing back on your heels in a relaxed position when you're dancing salsa, apparently. I guess unless you're really good or something. And it definitely, doing that all the time in the classes. Yeah, thanks. Well, I'm not feeling that much more, I mean, let's just say more confident. Let's not say much more confident. But I guess compared to like what I was before, I'm like, oh, I kind of know, I just know more. Okay, yeah, if you message me. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this and then